Well, also making news tonight, a noted change to an upscale downtown development which will enhance our tourism landscape, all due to present circumstances. Mukush Lapinder explains.
There's a bit of adjustment to plans to transform the landscape of the city center, and the global pandemic spurred the idea. Here's Global Ports Holding Regional Director of the Caribbean and the Americas, Michael Mora, with what's been added to the scope of works.
As a result of COVID, we are including in this new building doctors' offices, nurse offices, examination facilities, to deal with any kinds of health concerns. Not just COVID, but generally, people get sick and people get injured from time to time, and we'll have the capacity of dealing and addressing those types of things.
Overall, GPH's phased approach calls for a lot of bulldozing what has long been part and parcel of downtown Nassau, like the old Customs Warehouse building, Festival Place, and the Port Department.
The fact is, in our Bahamas, and I suspect it's the same in throughout the United States and other places throughout the Caribbean, is a lot of the older buildings, that may be 30 plus years old, have may have asbestos. Some of your viewers may recall the old Customs Warehouse that was sitting on the east end of Arawak Key. I was involved with the team that took that down back in 2010, and that had asbestos throughout it. And so there's a very specific, very safe process of remediating that facility, just like we're going to do with this Customs Warehouse. And so you end up with a team that goes into the building. They're all, dressed in hazmat suits. And by hand, they remove the asbestos, they bag it, tag it, secure it so that it can be properly disposed of. And so that's the process that's happening right now.
After the asbestos are removed, the walls and roofs will all come crumbling down. Once all that's done, marine works will begin, and that calls for constructing a brand new pier. It's an opportunity to welcome some of the largest ships in the world, and that in itself is a huge economic boost. This would be followed by the construction of a brand new passenger terminal. As Mora reminds us, also in the works is 86,000 feet of retail food and beverage.
And that space will be accommodating the approximately 55 current tenants of the port that have held licenses or leases with the Ministry of Tourism and with the Port Department for a number of years. And so our commitment is to help these small Bahamian businesses transition into this brand new space, provided with brand new facilities, supported by an awesome marketing and promotion program, and also to work with them on product development with a major focus on authentically Bahamian.
A Junkanoo museum will have Junkanoo giants Percy Vola Francis and Arlene Nash Ferguson work as consultants to ensure everything comes together right. As Mora tells it, an amphitheater will ensure Bahamians have a place to do their thing, a launch pad, so to speak, for young Bahamians to make a name for themselves. At this point, designs, engineering, and contracts for the multi-million-dollar project have been finalized. For the ZNS News Network, I'm Mukush Lapinder.